guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm so sorry we've missed you, all of you, for so long. It's been 6 months, but we took a break from YouTube for a bit because some of Jared's symptoms were just getting a lot worse. And I'm gonna ask him actually to explain those symptoms and things that caused us to kind of take a break. But we still wanted to connect with you guys. We still wanted to follow up with you guys. We just kind of took a break to kind of get through some of these tests, get through his actual procedure, and we're so looking forward to sharing all that with you guys. So Jared, why don't you tell us kind of what were some of the symptoms that you faced, kind of why we stopped YouTube videos for a while?
So basically I had a lot of symptoms, you guys know that before, but the double vision started persisting and getting worse was one of the big issues actually, and I started having trouble just standing up in general and walking around. Shakiness and imbalance was a great issue. So I just was pretty much couch ridden or bedridden, however you want to say it, for a long time until the surgery. So yeah, I had to get a wheelchair to even get around in the airport. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
When you were like shaking uncontrollably, yeah, what else kind of went on? Because I know that was like one of them.
Shaking uncontrollably, really bad headaches was the one thing. I think it was like migraines. Now looking back upon it, but it wasn't a headache. But I had really bad headaches, double vision, trying to think of anything else. I mean, getting through it, it's hard to look back on.
I think his blood pressure would spike too.
Yes.
And so we just kind of took a break. Just we wanted to keep doing videos for all of you guys, and that was definitely something on my heart that I wanted to share. But as we talked about it in the time, he was like, hey, I think I need to take a break. And so we did, we respectfully did. And yeah, so why don't we talk about the last 6 months, because nobody knows. We kind of didn't post anything on social media, kind of to respect Jared and his wishes and stuff. But the last 6 months have been crazy ridiculous for us. And even with COVID, like, we traveled more, or he traveled more actually than
I've ever done in a year. So I actually took 4 airplane trips, so flights and stuff this whole year. 33 doctor's appointments, 9 MRIs, 4 PT visits, 1 EMG, 1 EEG, 1 ER trip, a lumbar puncture, and lots of blood tests.
Yeah, and all that stuff kind of, it was so packed, right? Like there was just so much, and we will go through, I think for us, the big kind of weird thing was we didn't know what half these tests were with a pineal cyst, and we know that there's a lot of people, we've contacted and gotten communication with a lot of people who've had pineal cysts and not known what to do and how to go through it and what's the steps. So Jared has felt on his heart to kind of explain those things for all of you guys to know, because we care about you guys and we want to share this with you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you have a chance, but I also want to say too, I think the other reason why we want to share this journey and why we created this YouTube channel is to connect with you guys and to show that we're real people with real problems, and we want to talk about real things. And so for us, this is kind of going to be a series as far as Jared's whole course to recovery and all the tests that he's done and everything like that. We're going to do like a series, but then we'll also have other videos that just of what God's been putting on our hearts to share with all of you guys. But what else do you kind of want to
Well, I think just the most important is just like to thank all of you guys for praying. I know a lot of you have been praying, and I just wanted to say thanks. You know, it's been a crazy trip and a crazy journey.
Yeah.
But God's been good, and he's obviously, like one person told me, he's been hearing your name a lot. So I just wanted to thank all of you that have been praying, and just also, like Melanie said, there's a lot of people that go through this and they don't get answers. So we just wanted to give some answers on what I've been going through, and maybe if you're going through the same thing, make it less complicated and less, I guess, scary in a way, and terrifying if you're going through the same experience. Just take away the air of mystery.
Yeah, and we just feel like we wanted to share what God has done through that whole journey, and to let you guys into kind of the back scenes of, you know, discouragement and prayerfully hoping for things, and God answering those prayers and living a real-time miracle. So we know that that's important to you guys as well, and we kind of want to tie that in to like a spiritual level and kind of what God was doing in our hearts during these different seasons to benefit not only people who have penial cysts, but like just to encourage others in this crazy world that we live in. So thank you again. I echo Jared for all your prayers, and we're super excited to start creating video content for you guys on a more regular basis. So thank you for watching. We look forward to all the new content that's about to come.